The Red House. Diaspora Station. Motherboard. Narita Boy, you have reached the ruins of the ancient abode of the Red House Beam. This is where him's power emerged, and it was here he was vanquished for the first time. Our brother programs from the House of the Red Beam lived here, but after the betrayal by him and the other brother programs who followed him, they decided to initiate the Diaspora. Explore the ruins and remember your mission is to free the creator's memories you must remember in order to expel him from the digital kingdom. By the way, the entrance to the ruins is blocked. Find a way to get inside. We're gonna climb them. Ah! Oh, I pressed the wrong key. Okay, I have to do that, and then we have to do it again. No! Come on. Okay. So what did that do then? Motherboard. Him was intent on destabilizing the Trichroma. His code became insidious and malign. He abandoned all equilibrium and sanity, and possessed by the lure of power, hungered for the supremacy of his house by crushing the other beams. But together with the rest of the supervisor programs, we mounted a fierce opposition to him's evil intentions. Him and his acolytes from the Red Beam, the Stallions, started to generate damaging and corrupt code. Red Beam was getting out of control. From the capital, we tirelessly cleaned and debugged onslaughts of new code that him was insinuating in the source code. Source code was reeling, poison, him was corrupting it. Was something happening on a more subtle plane, I wondered. I had a feeling that him had managed to seduce the creator himself, to somehow manipulate him to take advantage of an emotional breach and cause a profound imbalance in the source code. How could he have done it? Because his guile, as old as time, was much like my own. And with this guile, I, Motherboard, Mother Superior of the Digital Kingdom, managed to save the programs from the supremacy of him and his stallions. How? I used the same weapon as him, the art of persuasion. With this, I reharmonized the creator so he would go back to meditating on the unity of the Trichroma and journey back to his center. And when the creator reconnected with the three beams, the power of him momentarily withered. That was when I asked the glove, him's scribe program, who was using the colossal red data dump he had been mentioning for cycles, to open a dimensional portal to expel him and the stallions from the digital kingdom. But after him's expulsion, the dishonor for the house of the Red Beam was unbearable for his programs, and that was when the exodus began. They decided to abandon their home to travel through cycles and cycles in the desolate fields of the Red Beam like nomads, disgraced programs. This is a sad story of the first victory over him, and now, Narita Boy, every frame painted into the system tells of what our second victory over the evil one will be. Okay, so what's this done? Okay. Are we starting? Where the heck am I right now? It's here. I was like, Him betrayed the Trichroma. If you look closely, the symbol of the stallion house is our symbol, the Trichroma, but he got rid of the vertical stripe that symbolizes the red beam. Why? Because he believes the red beam is not part of the equation and that he's above the rest of the houses. That's what the stallions are like. That's the kind of excessive and dangerous short-sightedness we are up against. Okay, let's go back in here and see what... Oh my god, what the heck is this bullshit fight? Like mini bosses after mini bosses. Jesus. That was a bit of a rough spot. They've kidnapped Johnny Heath, the legendary dude of the Red House Beam. The Hackenauts extracted him from a console that connects with his quarters, and a stallion squadron took him through the ancient portal. The one we used to expel the stallions. You have to find the glove. Our supervisor program, travel in the train that never stops. Train a perpetual motion. The glove has a backup copy to open a door that leads to the ancient portal. Motherboard, him the prodigious one. That is how he was known when he was a supervisor level compiler in the House of the Red Beam. A friend, in fact. As the quantity of red data dumped in the source code was so great, the glove, his scribe program, regulated the flow of data to balance the powerful red beam with the rest of the beams of the trichroma. Narita Boy has been cycled since anyone came looking for a techno ticket to board a train of perpetual motion. Here you need to insert it in the monolith console. Our train driver will receive an encrypted code to come collect you. The monolith console is at the Diaspora station. Do you know what it was from that very station that the exodus of my brother took place? Dash tab. By pressing forward and attack after dodge, you can release dash tab. This attack allows to smash through armor. Take a bit to get used to that one. Is it supposed to happen something here now, or? No. We need to use that ability to open these doors. And more of these doors. Oh, come on, what? Oh, what the? How is that going in? Oh my god. Oh, that one was a bullshit one. Oh, cow! I was behind him and he still got me. Okay. So I have to be way away from his body in total. So being behind him, but still on his body, he will still grab you. I was behind him. Oh my god. And again, I was behind him and still get grabbed. Okay, game. And again, behind him, but he still grabs you. What the heck is this bullshit? How could I not dodge through him? Bullshit fight. Been going on the choo-choo train. Narita Boy, welcome to the train of perpetual motion. Much has been taken from us, including the most prized possession for a program of the digital kingdom, our sacred tree. Him wrapped it in flames in a final incantation before crossing the portal forever. The glove. News travels in much the same way as we, the programs of the diaspora, travel. We heard that our Trachroma dude had been kidnapped. I guess him doesn't want you to compile him in your code. The three Trachroma dudes linked to Narita Boy pose a serious threat to the sorcery. Here, Narita Boy, there is no time to lose. This is the backup copy that gives access to the ancient portal. Go carefully, digital hero. That's it. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Iron jelly, huh?
Rest in force.
What the? I'm pressing that way and it goes the other way around again. Jesus. Clap, clap. Johnny Heat, dude, the digital hero is among us. I'm Johnny Heat, one of the 3 legendary Trichroma dudes. I'm the protective brother of the Red House Beam. The stallions ambushed me. They came out of nowhere and blocked my attack events. Him laid you a trap. He made you come to the stallion dimension. The Italians now play for him. The old programs from the Red House. Raiders. If you're ready, I'll merge my legendary dude code with your hero code and together we will have a chance of escaping. Every time you summon me, I'll come to your help to eliminate any enemies who are causing you problems. Remember that to summon me, your trichroma energy must be sufficiently high to communicate with my code. Free me, untie me, let's show him how we fight in the digital kingdom. Johnny Heat, Wildfire. Up. Okay. Oof. Last hit, last spot even. Clap, clap. Well, let's see. They got a kid. What the heck? Remember the trichroma was dumping data that was overclocking my mind. I designed the architecture of a digital kingdom during nights that turned into days and then back into nights. I was so immersed in these complex functions and impossible algorithms that I didn't realize that my wife no longer felt like part of the equation. Left. And you realize it too late. She left me, taking our son with her. Narita Boy, you use the ancient portal that connects the memory of the creator with the sacred tree. We need your help, which is why we have reconfigured your arrival to be here on the train of perpetual motion. The stands have hacked the glove. We think the techno ticket you inserted for the train to come collect you must have been corrupted. They assumed that the guy who gave you the ticket was a stallion. You must have mistaken him for me. After all, we are brothers. The corruption must have started in the monolith and extending into the lines of code of the train function until it reached the glove. An undoubtedly cunning plan, but now the glove is out of control, driven mad by some malicious code. You must stop him before his madness derails our home. You must find a way to get into his carriage. The access monolith is also corrupted. Oh my god. What the heck?
Rest in force.
Narita Boy, help us! The glove is out of control! Go up onto the roof of the train and make your way back to the glove's carriage. You'll find a hatch on the roof through which you can get into his rooms. The glove is powerful. You put up a fight. If you overcome him, he will auto-reset. But if you don't, the glove, now controlled by the stallions, will derail the train, and what little remains of the red house beam will be erased from the source code forever. I pressed.
Rest in force.
Oh, why didn't this shoulder dash work there? That was a hassle to get in here. I'm glad, Narita Boy, prepare yourself to feel the pain we design in the stallion dimension. Quite poetic that you're going to die at the hands of the supervisor program that's fought hardest to curb our desire to conquer and eliminate you. The glove. The heck, I couldn't even destroy those things, man. Guess I have to avoid them. Ah! Oh man. Oh. Ah! Oh my god, I'm not gonna... Ah! Oh. Ah! Too late for that one. Oof. Thank you, Narita Boy. I needed a good fight to free me of the evil code that the stallions contaminated me with through that corrupt techno ticket. Many thanks, Narita Boy. The Trichroma is powerful within you. Press! Spam me that X. Clap, clap. In we go. That background picture it's totally changed now. Acolytes hailing from many places gather at my door. Cloaked in red, they let themselves be seduced by a dark console that I created under the influence of him. A powerful program that either I invoked or found me. I'll never know which. I remember realizing that sorrow and loss were part of the very nature of the red beam of the Trichroma. A dark red and powerful force unbalancing the harmony of my algorithms. The red beam took over while mumbling a pernicious code. A dark program, him, rose up and whispered an arcane and dangerous code to me. The supremacy of the red beam was based on seduction and danger, power and fear. He had made a cult figure of him. I only wrote his malicious code in this dimension. He then began to disseminate his ideas through me and my code. Subject to his desires, I became the guru of his cult. The cult of him and his stallions. The cult of the red beam. I remember him whispering to me that the computer born of my work would be called a Stallion Plus. He told me that he could use it to emerge into our dimension and rule the world. I remember suddenly awaking from my lethargy when the police arrested me. They had appeared in the temple premises. A numb, hungover feeling prevented me from realizing the magnitude of the unbalance I was creating. Hey, hello CJ, how you doing, buddy? What are you up to, CJ? You've been playing some more Batman today, or? Captain Sensei, good work, Narita Boy. Your deeds precede you. I'm already working on a melodic synthesized tune that tells you of your saga. Here, this is the access techno key to the capital of the digital kingdom. Updated and verified against the implemented code. Good luck! I'm okay. Whee! Enter the capital of the digital kingdom. Narita Boy, finally you have arrived. There's been a tragedy. Him has kidnapped Motherboard. We don't know how he managed to dismantle all our encryption ciphers to reach her. He's holding her captive in the core in the vacuum from which our source code issues. We are devastated because Motherboard is suffering. We are reading her code and every line of it tells of indescribable pain. Him is torturing her. You must hurry, but first you must confront another threat. Him has rescaled various members of his stallion forces and they are now walking by his side as big as buildings, wreaking chaos and destruction throughout the capital. We think because he is so close to the Trichroma source code in the core, Him's code is feeding directly from the channel of the red beam. His power is becoming so great that he's managed to rescale his minions so they are gigantic now. We got dozens of enormous stallions creating mayhem throughout the capital. To confront them, you must go to the Yellow Quarter. Some Technofathers are waiting for you there and will give you a big Narita upgrade. Rescue Motherboard and save the digital kingdom. May the Tacoma be with you. Rescue Motherboard, huh? Get hold of the upgrade from Big Narita. Okay.